basically, we go into first-person mode right at the edge of a platform and causing us to lift up like that. Then I should say that we play on English, and usually we would play on Italian. Italian lets us skip this cutscene a lot easier, but because for comforting reasons, we're playing on English right now for you guys. The cutscene would save about like 10 seconds, but it's not too important in a race. And what I just did was extended super jump. So basically, when I go into first person mode, I just extend it, so allowing me to get a lot higher.
We must catch Andre before he reaches the heart of the world. Hey, check it out, the switch. I bet it triggers a mechanism.
Usually on this level, we would have to find a hoodlum and meet our Andre, our villain of the game, but because glitches, we can just skip that.
Manual says you can curb your punches.
Hello.
It's important.
And it's Game Boy, our commentator.
Yeah, hello, I'm GameBoy736, and I was supposed to commentate this race, but I couldn't be here at the beginning.
Survival of all people depends on it.
That's fine, I packed
Yeah,
it.
thanks.
I'm overdoing it.
Alex did probably a better job of it than I would, so you haven't missed anything.
Who knows?
Andre is getting closer to the heart of
So here we will do a camera buffered super jump, extended one, and allowing us to skipping most of the level at least. And I just missed it. God damn it.
Okay.
That's fine, we have a backup here though.
Yeah, get back. Well, okay, both runners seem to have got the jump and now are heading to the second part of the level, which is another extended camera buffered super jump. This one is extremely precise because
And I got it.
and Alex got it like a beast, and Rip got it as well. So now both runners are tied at the end of the world, so I guess we'll see who's ahead after the next level.
Would look like the Rip Shark is a few seconds ahead of me.
Where's Andre?
Well, yeah, but
Blast the monks.
I guess it's on emulator still, I don't know.
World's energy comes from.
Yeah, it's true.
Andre,
I mean, you're tied. It doesn't really matter.
excuse me. Have you seen Andre?
So now we have some story cutscenes about how Globox actually swallowed Andre, the main villain of the game, and now yeah, I guess it will be all said in the cutscene.
Just what I thought. Andre isn't dead. We can't keep Globox near the heart. It's too risky. Rayman, Globox is your friend. Take him to the witch doctors in Clearleaf Forest.
So this basically foreshadows the first half of the game. You will be just running around the world with Globox and looking for doctors that can help him get Andre out of him. So that's fun.
Look out, Rayman. Andre is a black lump.
Yes, basically we're on a quest to free Andre out of Globox's stomach. So you didn't see the cutscene because we skipped it actually. So, but basically Andre is right now in Globox's stomach.
Yeah, because Globox has a wide mouth, and when he yelled, he just flew in it. I don't know. So this is one of the first auto-scrollers. These are called the Teensy highways. They are, well, basically highways that help you get from one world to another. There are 3 of them total in the game, and they are usually these, or they are always these flashy, colorful, fun musically, I don't know, sequences.
Pretty much, yeah. Makes me wonder that what the game makers were smoking when they did this.
Yeah.
Like, they're so.
The first one is actually pretty alright still. It starts with the second one, I would say. Also, I can.
So
yes.
basically, we're just trying to jump on as many platforms as we can. That's because if we press A about the whole time on the Teensy Highway, we actually go faster because we're kind of out of jumping, allowing us to save like a frame each jump.
Yes, so overall you can save, I don't know, 5 seconds.
Yeah, but depending how long the Teensy Highway is.
But it's like 4 to 5 seconds, depending on the highway, as Alex said. Okay, so now both runners are entering the first world, or the second world, I'm sorry. The clearly forest, where the first doctor is. And here is the first of the 2 differences, I think, that No Teensies has from any percent. Usually, you would have to break a cage to trigger a sort of portal, I guess, to another section of the level. But since this is No Teensies and you can't break cages, there's this CBSJ, or camera buffered super jump, where they just fly out of the level, and it takes 2 minutes or so, I think.
It might take like 3 minutes,
Okay,
but
3 minutes.
basically we're just flying to the second section of the game, and if we have any donations, and we don't, but you know, if we would have, this would be a fantastic time to read it.
This would be awesome time.
I don't want to be a sellout, but please do donate. It's for a great cause.
Yes. Okay, so I guess this is it for the next 2.5 minutes or so. I don't know, there isn't really much to talk about.
Yeah, we can basically see the level overlay, I suppose. How it's done, you know?
Yeah, like really interesting scenery, really nice.
But yeah, because we skipped this, Glowbox's hitbox or animations are actually kind of fucked. Sorry that I said that, but making it look like total clown, and we will show him like at the end of the stream, not the end of the stream, but end of the round, and it's pretty hilarious. We call it as Zombie Glowbox. But yeah, we'll show that at the end of the run. That's one for this,
yes.
for sure. Maybe I have to, yeah, true.
You have to donate now, you know that.
I know.
Okay, you're pretty close now, both of you.
That's true. We are pretty much soon at the end.
Yes.
Then we can play normally again.
Yeah. I'm sorry, by the way, that I missed the beginning. My mom was washing windows, actually, so really interesting stuff. Okay, Alex seems to be inside the level, kind of. Yeah, he's there. And Ripshark as well. Cool. So now, they have to kill all the hoodlums in the level, which triggers another section, which is... you'll see, actually. I don't want to spoil it, really.
And what I just did there was called a dance kit. It's pretty easy. Basically, you have to kill the enemies kind of optimally to get it, but it saves a second, so that's good optimizing.
Shark just showed power box. Just stood there. Okay, so on Alex's screen, this section is basically Glowbox swimming up a waterfall, because somehow the plum juice he drank gave him, I don't know, I guess it's a super drug, I don't know, for him.
Yeah, he got superpowers from drinking
Yeah,
plum
like
juice.
sometimes he gets super drunk, sometimes he burps out bubbles, I don't know.
Something to drink or I'll suck up your intestine like an oversized piece of spaghetti!
Okay, so Alex is already in the next level. Here, this level is usually kinda longer if you play it casually, but here he's a handy extended super jump, which allows you to skip the whole level and fly to the end. It's the same in most of the levels, actually. Or in some levels, I should say, not all of them.
No Teensies is actually not that different from any %, causing not that many people to run it. Basically, you would get like 2 Teensies in any %, and on No Teensies, of course, get 0. Yeah, most people don't run it because it's so similar, and because any % can be a pain in the ass as well, so this would be just pretty worse.
Yeah. And Alex got past the level. Rip Shark is really close too. Now another level. Here... Yeah, I'll wait until it plays out. Okay. Here Alex uses a glide walk, and with that he clips through the wall, which allows him to skip a section where you would normally have to shoot some targets with the rocket to unlock the gate. Rip Shark is doing the same, yes. Now Alex is going to do something called CBMSJ, which is camera buffered midair super jump. It's basically jumping with... Yeah, it's really complicated. It's just that you jump on a wall and it launches you upwards shortly. I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Because computer magic and well-programmed game magic. Here Alex is using another camera buffered super jump to get past the gate. Normally, again, you would have to break teensy cages casually in teensy %. Like, this is from now on, except one level, it's the same as any %.
Here we actually skip the first boss of the game. It's not too bad actually, it's pretty easy, but I'm fucking up for some reason.
Second donation, Alex.
There you go.
Okay, Alex got another camera buffered midair super jump, which it's still the same as last. And now you can, as Alex said, skip the boss. And the Rip Shark got it first try.
What am I doing?
I don't know, what are you doing?
That always happens to me. That always happens to me when I'm not focusing on the game.
And Rip Shark is breaking out of the menu so he can reload the level.
So basically he didn't get the proper height from the CBMSJ,
Yes.
causing he not to be able to do the CBMSJ and not to try. So he has to reload the level to do it again, which is a shame of course.
Yeah. So now Alex is entering the first doctor's office. Usually another story cutscene plays out, but this is a speedrun, so we skip it. And another Teensy Highway follows. Basically there is Teensy Highway after the first doctor's offices and the heart of the world, so yeah. And Rip Shark got this Master Gag skip, so now he's also heading for the doctor.
So if anyone in the chat is wondering, Oh man, it's just so easy. The glitches look so
Yeah.
easy, but it's really not. Like, it's a lot more difficult than what it looks like. It takes a lot of
Grinding.
getting used to the setups and timing it. So
Yeah.
it's definitely not easy.
And Ripshark is in the office as well. So now they are both at the Teensy Highway. Alex will be ending shortly. Then again another world follows, and that's actually the second and last difference in this category from any percent. Nice jump up, Alex.
Yeah. We have kind of a rule on the Rayman 3 speedruns that don't look at chat when you're on the Teensy Highway. But actually I didn't look at chat, so you know, that was just my own mistake.
You should have blamed it on the chat.
That's true. I just showed that I'm bad at this game.
I don't know how they made these highways look so trippy. It's kinda interesting, I don't know. Okay, so this is Alex is nearing the end. Here you can do a sort of jump at the end, which launches you upwards and kinda makes the rating screen, I don't know, like where it tells you how many stars you got, how much score. So yeah, that makes it appear faster. Then, okay, Alex is in the back of Merc now, and here we can see the first boss of the world, which we of course skip. Or at least, no. Usually in any percent you skip this boss, but in No Teensies you have to defeat the boss. But we actually found, or me and Ripshark found, a skip to this boss yesterday. So, I don't know, Ripshark said he will go for the skip. I don't know if Alex will, probably not.
Yeah, I haven't learned it at all,
Yeah.
so would be kind of dumb to use
It's a
it.
dumb skip. I think that Ripshark will go for the boss fight as well, because it's really finicky to get. I don't know.
Oh my god, I just got one cycle. That's insane, actually. That's really good. So basically, when Becky is kind of transforming to a human again, you can actually shoot him again, and transforming him to a frog again, so you know, that saves a lot of time.
And Rip, for some reason, has a PCM, which is permanent camera mode,
Muscle memory?
which is usually used in any percent. In any percent you break the cage, you get a helicopter power-up, and with the PCM you have infinite power-up, basically. So Alex is already in the next level. Ripshark is going... Okay, will he go for the skip though? Okay, he's going for the skip.
Oh shit.
And okay, he got the jump on the first try or second try, I don't know. This trick is really precise. Alex is already...
Did you get it?
Yeah. This is also one of the worst jumps which Alex got on the second try, which is why he's a good runner.
Oh yeah.
right?
But I
And
just failed it.
that happens.
Yeah, it might happen if I start hovering too early.
Well, Ripshark has... Oh, okay, Ripshark got the skip, it seems. And he clipped inside, so now he's just fighting the boss. It's a shame. Like, the trick is really hard to get. Or the skip.
At least you got to see the skip.
Yeah,
So
that's nice.
I wasn't actually thinking that he would get it.
Yeah. But I mean, he did a good job at it. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
okay, so this is a pretty much casually played part, just really fast. You... alekzoz, I mean. Except for this camera buffered mid-air super jump, which I completely forget about.
There you go.
It allows you to skip like the second half of the level, basically. Ripshark defeated Begoniax, and now he's going to go. Nice.
Is that even gonna make him?
I don't know. Do you have enough height?
No, I don't.
Wow. Okay.
That's a
Well,
shame.
usually he would make it to that platform or whatever, but now he has to fight the hoodlums and wait for the ones on the boat, so he can reach the end of the level.
It's not too big of a mistake. Of course, it sucks if you don't get it, but you know, it's sometimes happens.
Yeah, it happens. Okay, Ripshark is getting to the camera buffered super jump as well, and he got it first try. What a beast!
Oh.
Meanwhile, Alex did a camera buffered mid-air super jump again, and now is above the level in another swamp. I don't know how that is possible. I don't know, but it allows him to get to the second half of the level and to the end of the level. Usually you have to do a lot of stuff. Now he's doing a glide walk, and which allows him to go up and clip into the door, so he doesn't have to kill all the hoodlums in the level. And now
Here we see actually the first boss, second boss actually of this game, of this world. What am I saying? But yeah, we can just skip the first part just by clipping through the wall.
yeah, because
There
quality
you go.
game. Okay, Ripshark got the skip or the mid-air super jump as well. And it seems he has more height than you did, so he's probably gonna make it. And now this is probably Alex's favorite boss fight, Razov on a wrecking ball. I don't know if there is an official name for this boss fight.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter, really. You basically have to hit Razov as many... well, yeah. You have to kill him, he's on a wrecking ball and he can throw you down in one of the holes. If you fall down, then some sort of creature will put you up again. I don't know what it is, really.
Just a mysterious.
Yes. They will, however, give you power-ups, which help you knock Razov down into the hole, and they will beat him there for you. Razov will then jump on the ball again, and like it just repeats itself. And of course, Razov can destroy the power-up cans. Okay, Ripshark got the clip.
Ah, the land of the living dead at last.
Now he's also heading to the second phase of the boss fight.
And here I was expecting a
And Alex is already in the next world. The land of the living dead. I would say this is one of the cooler levels of this game, at least for me, I don't know. How about you?
Yeah, compared to other worlds, this is a lot more calm.
It's really chill. Okay, so here is another camera buffered mid-air super jump. That allows you to skip half of the level again. Like, you don't play much of this game, you just do skips and tricks and stuff.
It's kind of a shame, but you know, I like it when it's really broken.
It's a really technical game, I guess. So now he's using a glide walk, well, a camera buffered super jump to a glide walk to get over the gate. And leaving the level, like usually this level is also kind of long, I don't know. Now to the second level again, like these levels are the longer ones, or as you progress the levels get much longer.
There we see actually a first-person dive, allowing us to go under the water and then swim to the end actually, so
Yeah. Rip Shark got first stress off and now he's also in the land of the living dead. Meanwhile, Alex is still swimming, and yes, he seems to be done with the level almost. You can just exploit the level layout and jump on a piggy bank and jump on the on the ledge you need to go. Okay.
can I get it?
Yeah, what Alex is talking about is that
Got him!
Ooh, oh, shoe. I mean, Rayman's shoe, which we skip in the speedrun because it's a speedrun. Yeah. So this is called a gate skip. It's basically breaking out of control during a cutscene. You move forward, so the hoodlum who controls the crank of the gate notices you and doesn't close the gate. And you just skip the gate skip, I guess.
Yeah, basically, if you get the really proper movement, the hoodlum will actually notice you before hitting the switch, allowing him to jump to the ground without closing the gate, so, you know. That's really precise, actually, and it's really difficult, so I'm really glad that I could show it off in the marathon.
Yeah.
Even though you can't really see what I'm doing, since the camera is focused on the hoodlum, but, you know.
Okay, Alex did another drop, now he's swimming again. This is usually another boss fight, which takes... it's like really repetitive. Okay, Sex said we have a donation, so he will read it soon. We actually have a donation.
Alright, so we have a $10 donation from Podinando saying, great runs, great commentators, great organizers, great music, and great cause. Woohoo! Rayman, Craigasm.
Craigasm. Okay. Alex is in the second doctor's office now. You usually have to get the rocket power-up and oh, Rip got the gate skip as well. That's really cool that you both got it.
Yeah. I really get it in runs, so for us to get it both in the marathon is really cool. What am I doing?
Yeah, what I was saying, you usually have to get the camera power-up and shoot the hoodlums with it, but since the gate or the grade or whatever has really solid hitbox, you can just clip through it by running against the wall. And this is the last Teensy Highway, and it's the longest one in the game.
It might save like 10 seconds if you hold the A button like all the way.
Yes. At least the music is cool during the highways.
That's very true.
It's always the same, but still. And Rip Shark skipped the boss as well. And I guess now is another time for a donation since we're on auto-scroller.
Alright, so we got $10 from Wreckmeister. Thank you very much, Wreckmeister.
Basically why I fell down there sometimes the platforms actually throw you off without doing anything. It's really dumb, and sometimes can kill the runs.
Yeah, Ripshark is at the office too. He got the clip really easy. Now he just has to kill all the hoodlums. They don't pay the slightest attention to him, because if you don't get the power-up, they just don't care. I don't know why. Alex is, meanwhile, in my favorite section of this level. Like, how cool is that? And yeah. Like, there isn't really much to talk about in these sections.
By the way, while I'm at the pretty chill section of the game, I just want to give a shout out to the Rayman community, especially Rayman 3. We've worked pretty hard on these glitches and making this game broken. And it's been really cool, so I would like to thank for that.
Yeah, you did a good job destroying the game.
I kinda did, yeah.
You all did a good job. Okay, as we have another donation.
Okay, so we have $35.32 from Immeltant saying, have to start somewhere. Thank you so much, man. And also one just came in from Moonspot, donated $2.50, saying DX Cat. Another one just now coming in from ENSG Master, $10, saying time to get started. Thank you so much, guys.
Really, thank you for donating. This is really awesome. It's only the beginning of the marathon. Okay, so Alex entered the other world, the desert of the Knarren. This is one of my probably most hated worlds when I played it as a kid. Usually this is one of the longest levels, I would say, in the game, but there is a handy camera buffered super jump which the runners use, which allows you to get out of bounds and fly to the end of the level. The flight is kind of precise, I would say.
Yeah, it's pretty precise.
But it's not too hard, I would say. Like, even I managed it, so, I mean...
And I got it, okay.
Yeah, cool. So that was one of the longest levels in the game.
Funnily enough, as you said, Knarren of Desert was your most hated level as a child. Well, it's one of the hated levels in the speedrun as well. Like,
yeah, I can see why.
Probably the most difficult world to run, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, there are, like, now that I think about it, there are lots of stupid strats. Okay, so Alex got the BSJ alright. He's at the top of the tower. Again, you would have to scale the tower, not the tower, the statue. Rip, meanwhile, entered the world as well.
Hey, does anybody have any cough syrup?
Okay, the first part of this level is normal. There aren't any speedrun strats. You just jump around the walls and get over the Knarren that are guarding the passage. Ripshark meanwhile got the skip. Or he's out of bounds, getting the skip, I should say.
God, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
It will attract.
Wow. Well, that's dumb. Now I have to go for the risky strat. That has never happened before, actually.
Really?
Yeah, never happened before.
I actually have no idea what
I couldn't move there.
there.
I couldn't move there, so... And I actually got the risky strat, like, first try, so...
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
No, of course not. What was
Usually you would get Knarren PCM there, but for some reason I was stuck there in the cutscene. I couldn't move, so that's a shame. got him dance skip as well.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
that's probably like 1 or 2 frame trick where you jump off the ground and skip a dancing animation, I think.
Yeah, so like a frame or
Yeah.
two.
Help!
Meanwhile, Ripshark got the first level skipped as well. Will he get the super jump first try? Yes, he did. Here Alex is trying to, and he got it, to do another extended camera buffered super jump, which like I'll be saying this a lot, and I already have said it a lot, but it allows him to skip the whole level again. Like, you really don't play much of this game in the speedrun. Like, the only levels that don't have any skips are usually the boss fights, and even those are like half of the boss fights are skipped. So yeah.
So right now I'm moving to Reflux, and it's one of the more difficult bosses in this game. There's a skip called a long cycle skip. Like if you get enough damage in, you can actually skip a cycle, and it saves like 20 seconds, but it's really precise, so it would be cool if I could get it. And here we see Ripshark using the PCM that I failed.
Yeah.
Rayman, over here!
This is the quote-unquote safe strat, I guess.
Rayman, you! That's my friend
Or
out there.
is it safe? I don't know.
I said
It's pretty safe, yeah, but for some reason I failed it and got the harder strat first try, so.
shut up, you stupid toad! Now, reef!
So that's actually the only PCM that we get to see on No Teensies. So you can basically be in the power mode forever, actually. So
Yeah.
But really,
it's pretty cool.
I'm sure your friend will shine in the arena when Reflex is burning his corpse.
Now, the pre-boss fight cutscene is still going on. The boss fight is starting shortly though.
Prepare your ears for mashing.
Yeah. There will be a lot of mashing when it comes to Reflex. You were talking about the long cycles.
Yeah. And, oh, I didn't get it. Oh, I did get it actually.
Oh,
That's
cool.
insane.
So the long cycle is that Reflex uses some of his advanced attacks, I guess, and they take around, I don't know, 15 seconds, 20 seconds.
Yeah, 15 to 20 seconds. Yeah.
Okay, Ripshark is also in the cutscene. And on Alex's screen the fight continues. He's past the first half of the fight. He summons some flaming meteorites, I don't know, throughout the fight.
Yeah.
This is actually the last time he does this. It's to limit your movement on the battlefield, I guess. You got him, right?
And there you go. That was a really good reflex
Yeah,
fight.
it was probably as good as it could go.
Rayman!
Yeah, like if I could get that in a run, I would be really happy.
Flaming heat from the sky.
Do that again, Olive Head, and I'll skewer you on that toothpick of yours.
Normally on the next level, we would get a power-up, actually, for Rayman. Since we skip it, we won't be able to see the cutscene. It's pretty okay, but
Yeah, but
nothing special.
yeah, basically the King of the Knarren gives you a power up from their god because you defeated. I can't talk. Defeated their best champion. And now Alex is at one of the worst tricks in the game, in my opinion at least. I didn't run the game, but I
There
think
you go.
Alex would agree with me.
I really do.
It's a camera buffered super jump, which is really precise. It's really hard to get, and Alex got it pretty fast, so that's good.
Looks like we have another donation actually, so
So
I think.
yeah, I think Tex Tex can read it now. Like there isn't much going on just yet.
Alright, we have a $10 donation from Monsieur R saying thank you for the marathon. Have fun, folks. Fox love. Hashtag baguette. Thank you so much, man.
Fox love, dude. Fox love.
Fox love.
And if you don't know what that is, it's basically an emote from my Frank Faces. Wow, I'm really having trouble with this. What? There you go.
Okay. Alex got another camera buffered super jump that allows you to not fight a mini boss fight. And now he's going for a glide walk over the boxes. Usually you have to kill those hoodlums on the... What are those called? The sticks?
Yeah, you can call them as sticks.
Like, I know what they're called. Yeah. Well, that hoodlum doesn't have a hitbox because you didn't kill all those before or break the cage or whatever. Yeah, I think the hoodlums actually trigger him. I don't know.
Yeah. Here we have just a fun little minigame.
Yeah.
To kill all these.
It looks like RNG, but they have a fixed moveset, I guess.
Yeah, they do. It's pretty consistent if you just get the proper movement.
I'm not leaving this spot.
And Alex is at the last doctor of the game. But the game doesn't end here. This is probably like the first, I don't know, 3/5 of the game, I would say. Something like that.
Yeah, about. Funnily enough, as the world is called the longest shortcut, the whole world takes like 3 minutes. So it's you can skip like all this. It's so simple.
Yeah, but in glitchless, it really is the longest shortcut.
Doctors are cool, but if they want the...
That's why no one runs that game anymore. That category. God.
Come on! Every time the world needs saving, nobody's out.
This world is really interesting
There you go.
because it's really unique. It's kind of a mini-game world where you have to collect these crowns throughout the levels, and they unlock
What?
the
We're not
the
there
exit
yet?
gate for you.
This what those doctors call a shortcut? Oh. Oh.
But since we have these glitches, you can just
I know how to open the door now.
fly over the gates or past the gates or through the gates or one way or another.
Gaseous glue.
And
This
ethics.
so short.
I think we have
Like
another
$100
donation.
for me.
This is a different level skip from the other two because you have to use glide walk. But that's about it. You just clip through a wall and go to the end. Interesting fact, this wall has no collision if you didn't open it properly. And now the most hype section of the game is following after the cutscene.
Yeah, the next level we call it as RNG boat. Basically, it's pretty RNG. Like the fishes that you kill, they can go in the back, in the front, or to the sides. If they go to the back, it's bad RNG. If they go to the front or to the sides, it's pretty good RNG. And that can lose up to like 30 seconds if you get bad RNG.
Okay, seems like we have another donation, so Sex will be reading those now.
Okay, we have $25 from Dream Eaters saying, I want this to be happening. Please make it happen. Please, please, please. Thank you so much, Dream Eaters.
Again, thank
And
you
that's bad RNG.
bad RNG.
Yes.
Yeah, well, it was a good run, right?
Yeah, I guess.
It's kind of an unfixed rule that whenever you have a good run, you get a really bad RNG boat, and when you have a really bad run, you get a godlike RNG boat.
So here we just try to avoid going to the back as much as we can, since that loses a lot of time.
Okay.
So we're just gonna stay here to the sides and to the front, killing these bitches.
Rip Shark got us the first 2 levels. Wow, that really is bad RNG, I think.
Yeah, this is really bad RNG.
Please.
It could be even worse, actually.
Yeah, like
you know.
that one time, right?
Yeah. We shall never talk about that.
No.
Bad memories, dude.
Okay, Rip Shark is at this ship as well. We'll be starting the highest level of the game shortly.
I'm actually on pretty low health, actually.
Yeah, you are. You maybe should go back there just to be safe.
Yeah, I guess I should. I'm just gonna keep being here for a while, and if it gets too low, I'm gonna go to the back. That should be fine, actually.
Yeah, it seems like you should be fine. Like, back then you had probably worse. Or maybe you just really didn't want to go back.
Yeah. That was actually because I was not killing the front fishes. I was just staying in the sides. That was why I died there. So I'm pretty much done with the ship now.
We've got bad RNG as well. He has to go back in the beginning. Hopefully, you won't have to until the end. A Titanic scene.
Yeah.
Hold me, Glowbox.
I can fly. Okay. Now to the second part of Summit, as we call it. So pretty short actually, and then we get the snowboarding level. We will talk about that later.
This was probably my favorite world because it's like the music is really nice. It's snowy and like the sunset in the background, lightning. Like it's a really cool level. Okay, so here another camera buffered mid-air super jump into another one.
Another one.
Another one. Another one. And now we are going into not extended, only a regular camera buffered super jump. Wow, Rip also has a pretty bad RNG.
Yeah, it would seem like that.
Probably a bit better
So
than
here we
you,
just
though.
use yeah, it could be. Here we just use the glide walk to skip the door. It's not too bad actually, but you know it can kill runs at times.
Yeah, the movements during the glide walk can, I guess, go a bit bad. Here, another extended camera buffered super jump. Oh, nice.
Oh wow, okay. Why am I not getting this? Okay, there you go. And now on to the snowboarding level.
Which is one of the coolest levels, and also it has a pretty interesting... wow, nice. It has a pretty interesting glitch that can be triggered under certain really precise circumstances. Do you want to talk about it, or...?
Yeah, I can talk about it. Like, at some point, like in the middle of this section, there's a bridge. If you hit Glowbox right when it starts the beginning, Glowbox will actually go out of bounds, and automatically, if you go to the end, you will actually lose the race, because Glowbox basically isn't in the race anymore. So you know, you just have to start the race again, and that's called the pixel. That's because Pixel, aka PXPR, found it the first, and yeah, it doesn't really happen often. Happened to like maybe once to each person who has run this game. And Ripshark actually found the reason why it happens. He has the video of it, and it looks pretty hilarious, just Glowbox falling off the pit.
Like Glowbox just dies, he can't do anything, he's frozen in a cube and just falls to his death. Okay, Ripshark used as kind of different threads, but it still has the same effect. Now he also has to go for the glide walk past the door. You didn't get the pixel, right?
Yeah,
okay, that's good. By the way, sorry if I speak a bit weird or something, yeah.
So that's pretty much Summit down right now. Then we will move to HHQ as Hoodlum headquarters, and it's a pretty broken level as well as every
other level
world in this game. Yeah, pretty much.
Andy's here someplace, I just know it. That little guy was starting to grow on me.
So the level begins with a glide walk, which allows you to go way up, and then an extended camera buffered super jump, which...
Never failed that.
Wait, you failed? Oh, yeah, he stopped meshing.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Wow,
There you go.
lovely voice. Sure like to meet her.
Are you kidding me? I can't.
Oh, that's a shame.
This never happens to me really. Usually I'm really consistent at extending, but right now I can't.
Yeah, Alex is really good at extending things usually. That was supposed to sound like it did. Also, Ripshark is going for the fancy backwards snowboarding strats, which are the same as the front snowboarding strats, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same.
I'm talking now. Here you can go straight for the skip, but since there are hoodlums shooting at you, it's easier to kill them first and then do this extended camera buffered super jump. And you can just fly to the end of the level with that. And we have another donation. Let's see.
Alright, we have a $10.87 donation from Robin saying, "Good luck with the marathon." Thank you, Robin.
You have entered into the foundry.
Okay, Rip Shark's done with the summit. Now, in this level you have to go for a ledge grab if you want to do the strats Alex is using,
Air traffic control has announced
because it allows you to do the strafe camera buff, extended camera buffered super jump, right? That's why you grab the ledge.
Yes. Yeah.
Then he glide walks into actually this is one of the game's secrets or Easter eggs, and of the Easter egg he just glides, flies to the end of the level. These levels are actually really long, so it's kind of funny to see how fast they can be skipped.
If you still believe that Rayman is more sophisticated than me,
Now another boss is coming up, the worst machine, right? The
Horrible
horrible
machines.
machine, not the worst. I'm sorry.
We call it as RNG machine skip, but it's pretty RNG based if you fight it.
The worst. Nice.
You are currently in the hall of
Okay.
horrible machine.
So usually you have to hit the button on the machine, and it causes it to overheat. You actually end up destroying the whole Hoodlum headquarters by that, so... Now in the next level you have to escape by going up really fast.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Didn't? Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I was trying to do there. It's a pretty new. It's called ESJ, and basically you can skip the whole level. It's really precise, and you only have one shot at it. So you know, if you don't get it, you can't really do it again. So it saves about like 30 seconds. I would really like to show it off because it's really cool. But if Rip Shark can do it, that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, Rip Shark seems to be in the... Yeah, he's going to do this the casual way, really? No, he's reloading the whole level, okay.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, didn't get the skip and clipped inside. It's a shame.
Looks like you're at the end of your rope.
Here we just do some casual climbing up and going to the end of the level.
Are you going for the other jump?
No, I'm not. I don't want to risk it.
Yeah, true. XD.
It saves like 5 seconds or so.
True XD.
Did someone donate? Oh my god.
Oh man. And Rip Shark got the skip. Okay. Nice.
Oh my god. What am I doing?
What are you doing?
Oh
I don't
shit.
know.
I don't know.
Well,
Was just stuck on this web.
also climbing up ladders and stuff, that is one of the hardest parts of this game, apparently.
Surely is.
Yeah, also rolling physics have some nice uses in this game. Like, these levels are getting really long towards the end, but with the skips the community has found, they don't take more than 1 minute each, so, or most of them.
Can I get some silence right now?
Yes.
I'm doing a IBG, so I basically have to listen to an audio cue and jump basically into a cutscene. It's kind of a PCM, but it's better, I guess. What's happening?
Can I come in for a quick donation, by the way?
Well, you were just talking when I was doing the audio cue, but I still got it.
Okay, good.
Sorry.
Okay, you can do the donation. Read the donation, yeah.
Alright. Well, in that case, we got a $5 donation from... Is that you, Alex? Yeah, we got a $5 donation from Alex saying multitasking.
Heck yeah.
Thanks, boy. Good luck with the run. You too.
Thanks, dude.
Wow, you really donated while running. Nice.
Yes.
What a beast.
And here we just exploit the IPG and
Yeah,
hover like to the end.
Can you
basically.
explain that, because it's one of the more difficult strats, I guess.
The
Not
IPG.
the whole level.
Oh wow. Well, basically, as I said, I do the IPG. That's kind of PCM, allows us to use the power-ups infinitely. Then I just clip out of bounds. It's not too bad actually. I just do a glide walk and go out of bounds, and then I just go to the end. It's really not that difficult in my opinion.
Help.
Also, Rico says he's sorry. He read it while you were trying to do the IPG skin, but you got it.
That's fine. I still
Yeah.
got it, so that doesn't really matter. Okay, then to the what is this flying section of this game? There's a skip called car skip. We can skip the another part of the fight. So it's like maybe a minute or two. It's pretty important.
Yeah, the card script looks really nice and really weird at the same time, I would say. You will see why.
It's pretty finicky. Basically, what you have to do when there's water on the floor, basically, you want to fly and turn up as soon as you're about to touch the floor. And it's really precise, but it saves a lot of time. And you'll see it in a minute.
And we have another donation from you. Yes.
Let's see if I can get it first try.
Andre's already the heavy machinery. What a precocious child.
We should have a donation, right?
Yep, so we have a $4.20 donation from Captain Awesome saying, "Hey guys, long-time viewer, first-time donor over here. Thanks for organizing this awesome marathon, and shout-outs to all the viewers for the great support. Greetings from Germany. Kappa." Thank you, dude.
That's second try. That's really good.
Second try. Okay. Rip Shark is... That's a nice cut skip, by the way. Rip Shark is going to be... He's not going to do the IPG skip. Wait, what?
Yes, yes.
Oh, I'm just...
Yes.
Okay, quality commentator right here. Quality. Okay, this is... now Alex is going to fight the final boss of the game. It's Reflux again. We skip all the story cutscenes so you don't see what's happening in the game in the background, but basically Globox was cured and they used exorcism on Andre or something, I don't know. He flew out of Globox and teamed up with Reflux because they both want to kill Rayman.
So this boss is most likely the most hardest in this game. Well, of course, because it's the final boss, but in a speedrun it's really hard. You have to be really precise to get the long Oh, the right cycles and all.
There is actually the first phase has one cycle where you can interrupt Reflux's animation of regaining the shield he has. It saves a couple seconds.
Got him. I think.
Nice.
Got him.
Okay,
Saves like 10 seconds actually.
you still have to grab the blue cage can, but it's still better than using the whole shield.
Oh
Wow,
my
what
God,
are you
it's so
doing?
dumb. That's one hit away, actually.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's unfortunate.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't lose that much time since you got the quote-unquote one cycle.
Yeah, that's true.
And Rip Shark is at the flank section now. And Alex is entering the second phase of the boss fight. This fight has actually 4 phases in total, so...
It's a long boss fight. Takes like optimally 9 minutes to finish this boss fight.
So now Reflux is on steroids, I guess. He's really big, really strong. When he punches into the ground, he can launch you up if you're not in the air. And he will sometimes take swipes at you, which you can use as boosts if he's swiping the right way. But you have to be careful because they take a lot of HP.
Straighten up, or else Rayman will jump up on you!
This phase can be 2-cycled, but it's kind of difficult. You have to mash really hard.
Yeah, yeah, as you can hear.
Zeus, wow, that was pretty good first phase, if I see it right.
Yeah. Should be able to recycle this.
And Rip Shark is attempting the card skip. He's doing it in a different spot than Alex. It should work either way though. Well, it works each way. It's really precise. Oh, and Rip Shark got it. Nice. Okay. Now Alex for the 2-cycle, right?
Yeah. Got it. That's good.
Now the first phase is different from the first two because Reflux is levitating in the air and you have to get to the top of the arena and get the rocket power up so you can shoot the scepter on his back, or in his back I should say. And so this
Yeah,
is
that's pretty much it.
yeah, this is just grabbing the helicopter power-ups and getting to the top.
That was actually a really good sort of phase. Like, I didn't get hit once.
Yeah,
So.
he can hit you by shouting at you, and the platforms also disappear after a while. Here we learn that Reflux apparently has wings, so that's cool. And I think Rip Shark got the 1 cycle, if I'm correct. I didn't watch that.
Yeah, he should be able to.
Yeah, I think he got it.
It was really good first phase for
Yeah.
Rip Shark.
And now the last phase. The last phase of the fight is basically hitting the shield of the scepter with the minigun and then hitting the scepter. And after After you hit the subject twice, reflux goes into sleep mode, I don't know, and spawns a lot of hoodlums, which come to him and you have to destroy them because when they enter his zone, I don't know, he regains some of his HP. Ideally, you can get a free cycle of this phase. The only thing you have to watch out for are those red orbs. If you hit them, you will go out of your way and spin around, and you lose a couple seconds. You need to destroy or kill as many hoodlums as possible, so you can free cycle the boss. Meanwhile, Ripshark is doing the second cycle of the second phase. And beat the 2 cycle. Nice. Do we have any donations or anything?
No. Then just here for them.
Oh wait, that was dumb. What am I doing? Oh my god. Whatever, should be still able to get a free cycle if I get the second phase alright.
Yeah, you should. Like the first cycle was alright. So now Alex really has to destroy as many as possible because the second phase actually matters more, I think, than the first one.
Yes, it does. Should be fine. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Still should be fine.
Oh, that's a
That's
shame.
a 3 cycle. That's a 3 cycle,
Nice.
I think. This one guy, holy shit.
Oh, 3 donations. So, well, 2 now, I guess. I'm counting that swear jar.
I mean, I donated it for my swears already.
Pretty
It was only
crazy.
for 1.
Oh, you doing it while playing? Good job, man.
Yeah, I know. Can you get the
Yes.
timer when it's done? I'm gonna say when it's done.
Say when.
Well, it's not yet, but I'll
It
say.
should be in a minute or so. No, well, in more like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Just say when.
It's coming right up in like 10 seconds. And now.
Don't touch me! No! No!
So what was the time?
Wait.
Help me! I'm scared!
Hold on.
No!
1:16:23.
And that's more checkpoint. That's alright.
That's world record. That's all right. Yeah. That's Alex for you, ladies and gentlemen.
To be honest, that was really bad run,
25,
and
wow.
the reason why I got world record because my PB is really fucking bad, and I donated $5, so I've sweared like 5 times, so that was still fine.
Dude,
Well,
first
this
one-
was the fourth time. You can still do one more. But
First
don't.
one already world record. So high.
Yeah, I know. Lol. So now I'm just gonna go and show the zombie claw parts, I guess.
Meanwhile, Ripshark is finishing or fighting the last phase of reflux fight.
Who turned off the nice music?
I guess, yeah.
Music, where are you?
So that was the first phase. Or the first cycle, I should say.
Get me out of here! I'm thirsty!
Rayman, I need medical attention, quick!
You'll never get a doctor in the forest! I'm sure of that!
Yeah, in around 3 minutes we're gonna see zombie glowbox, and probably sooner, hopefully sooner, we will see the end of Rayman 3. No Teensies.
Yeah. Like to say that I hope you enjoyed the run. Besides from my swearing.
Yeah, that really destroyed.
But yeah, thank you so much for donating. I appreciate that. We do appreciate that.
Wow, that's not a good RNG for Rip.
Oh man, Rip Shark on R4 cycle.
Yeah.
Dang.
He got a really bad RNG, like all hoodlums were alone. They weren't grouped. It's a shame. Or I don't know, like, isn't that a free cycle?
No.
Okay. Okay, yeah, it was probably one hoodlum off. Or two. It was really close. Yeah, it was two hoodlums. Or three. Yeah, three.
Dang.
Four? What? Okay. Well, it was more than two then. I don't know.
Also, quickly want to say that all the bits during these the marathon will also go to Remy directly. So not only donate, you can also get some sweet animations by donating with some bits. Okay.
And Ripshark defeated Reflux.
Yep.
So now he only has to kill Andre, and that's the end of the run.
And there we go.
And I'll just show some people.
121.51 by Ripshark.
Not too bad actually. So you know, this is how it looks normally. But you know, if we do stuff with him normally, but if you jump over him, he will kind of gets possessed by a demon. Like, dude, look at this guy.
Whoa.
What is wrong with you, man?
Oh man,
what is
He's
wrong?
Spinning.
And then he just gives that fucking dumb look. Oh wait, I swear, now I have to donate another $1.
You shouldn't you?
Damn it. Well, I will. Don't worry about that. Oh, yeah, that was Rayman 3 for you guys. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for running.
And